How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. As you can see today, there's no surprise whatsoever. It's another Premier League winner of the Futties, and it is Gabriel Jesus. Now, I've tried saying these names so many different times, and I've been getting it wrong here, getting it wrong there, getting it wrong everywhere. This is like take 53 of this intro. It's getting ridiculous now. It's been going on for like 7 minutes, but I haven't been able to spit his name out because his name is just not in my vocabulary. It's not in my kind of lingo. So if I do get his name wrong, I do apologize. But the talented youngster from Manchester City is the subject of the review today. Of course, he's a 5-star scorer in game, which is a rarity in itself, especially in the Premier League as a striker. You don't get too many of them. So this guy, he's got the qualities to be one of the better strikers on the game, especially in the Premier League. Will he be like that in game? We're gonna find out, lads. If you do enjoy, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button straight away on this video. Let's try and smash 1,000 likes. Yesterday you did it. You brought the support, you brought the hype, you brought everything. So once again, thank you for that. I am giving away 2 copies of FIFA 18 Icon Edition. I'll probably link that in the comment section below as well, so keep an eye out for that. So the team in the background, we have Jackie Butland in net, Mr. No Hands himself. Honestly, for me, he doesn't die. For me, he doesn't catch. For me, he doesn't do anything. He's just a liability in nets. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but I've come close to making this full kind of pink team. In the midfield, I could have went like Musa, but I would have needed another strong link at the back to Florenzi. Maybe like a Maldini or someone would have worked very well in that situation. But Hullet is linking them all together. At right forward, we have Leroy Sané, of course. Now we've got 3 Manchester City Futties winners, which is ridiculous in itself. In Sterling, in Sané, and in Gabriel Jesus. The midfield, Dembele, Florenzi, Hullet was as solid as they come. At the back, Luke Shaw, Smalling, Ferdinand, and Abate. But we're here for the striker in the middle, Gabriel Jesus. So lads, let's get in the review. So here we go, lads. And I took him out for a test drive in Division 1. I've got to say, I liked what I was seeing. He scored 9 and 6. I know it looks like 69, Kappa, Kappa, 1, 2, 3, and all that kind of bollocks. But at the same time, he did impress me massively, massively in game. And his abilities and his technique, it was sensational. There is one major downside to this card. You might think it's his strength. No, it's not. And I'll get into what it is once we hit the gameplay. In terms of the cost of the card and how much it costs right now, if you've got nothing in your club whatsoever, 60 to 70k on the Xbox, the exact same on the PlayStation. Of course, the main selling point of this card, 5-star skills. He's got a 4-star weak foot as well. That is very, very good. And his work rates are high. It could affect the card, but at the same time, look at his stamina, 90 He's also got 97 agility, 93 balance, and 91 sprint speed. The strength is on the low side in the 60s. However, skill attributes, look at some of these. Ball control, 88. Dribbling, 92. Finishing of 90. Long shots, 76. Outside the area, this guy couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. He couldn't put the kind of tail on a donkey. He just, I don't know, man. I just don't know. From outside the area, it was a massive liability, and it will affect how you go about playing with this card in-game, especially because in that kind of region there, where you see him kind of burst into the area or just on the cusp of the penalty area, he's a massive liability, and he'll miss chance after chance after chance, and it'll piss you off. I had so many long-range shots with this card. None of them kind of registered to being a goal. I had so damn many. The closest I came was right from the edge of the area, which you will see later on, clipping the outside of the post. But I've got to say, outside the area, he sucks. Inside the area, he's very, very clinical. Given the chance, he will score. Now, in terms of scoring goals, how does he score goals? In terms of the specialities, the traits, he's got acrobat, he's got flair. He's a very flairful striker, and he will score volleys, he'll score chips, he'll score sideways bicycle kicks, he'll score bicycle kicks in general. This guy can score them all. The technique inside the area is fan-bloody-tastic. Look at that on the volley right in the bottom corner, exactly how I wanted to execute the move and how I seen it in my head. How it kind of came across in my mind, it translated over into game, and I love players like that, rounding the man there and putting it in the bottom corner of the net. So he's available to do that because his movement makes him available to do that. His movement, sensational, and that's why I don't have strength as the corner, because he hardly ever gets touched But I've got to keep on a side note, if he does get touched, he's going to ground. If he doesn't get touched, which is a massive rarity, I mean, as a lone striker, normally you kind of touch tight with defenders here and there. As you've seen on that goal there, he got the space, he got into the area to score the goal, and he scored the goal. That is what Jesus does. I've said his name wrong again, haven't I? It's Jesus. I'm not too sure, lads. I'm not too sure. Sulla gets the ball, gives it to Jesus. He does lose the ball. Unfortunately, that will happen if you go too close to a defender, obviously, but with Jesus, you will lose the ball because he's that bloody weak. Look at the ball control. Look at the finishing. Outstanding. Outstanding. This ball control, by the way, I know it said 88. It feels like 90-9. Every single time he came to trap a ball or control a ball over the top, it was under his spell instantaneously. And I know I've just extended instantly, kind of needlessly, but moving on from there, which I want to do quite fast. Gabriel Jesus gets it in midfield, gives it to Sane. Then he's got the burst of pace. Acceleration is in the high 80s, but at the same time, with a chem style, could be boosted up to like 99 with a Hunter, or even like a Hawk, he'll get into the 90s. His acceleration is already good. It's already good in game, and his sprint speed, the pace on this card, it's raw pace. Every single time you press the right trigger, he's gone. Like a barrow to hell, he is gone. He's so damn fast in game. And for a striker in this game, when you're kind of in a lone kind of role at striker, you want him to move well. You want him to have the pace to get into space. He's got the pace to get into space, and he's got the skill inside the area to punish the opponents. In terms of the strength of the card, you're looking at 65 strength. That's not great, lads. It's not great in the slightest. And his aggression, I'm not even going to talk about his aggression. His aggression is dog shite. And I mean the bottom of the barrel, the ones that's been lying on the floor for ages, the colours change, it's winter white. That is exactly this guy's aggression and strength. It is dog shite turned white. Let's just say that. But in terms of the pros of the card, you got the 5-star skills, of course. That is the main selling point with the card, which I want to bring that across. You've got a striker in the Premier League that's got 5-star skills. The thing that you want to know, though, is he better than his inform? Is he better than his normal card? Yes, hell yes, he's much better. I've got to say, I was very impressed with the card in terms of an upgrade. Look at this, man. He's away. Has he got the strength? He pushes him off. He actually got in between the ball and the defender. He misses a chance in the area. Like I said, he's very clinical. That time it was user error. I put too much power on the shot. Outside the area, you're about to see he does miss a hell of a lot of chances, and it will affect your kind of thinking with the card. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, so you can go left, you can go right, you can go for the finesses, but like I said, outside the area, it's literally pointless. It really is. Agility, 97, stamina, 99, dribbling, 92, sprint speed, 91. He's a very fast character and in-game. You can feel the character on the card. In terms of using players on this game, you're kind of used to your Neymar's as skill is, your Ronaldo's as your skill is, maybe even your Quadrado's as skill is, but I've got to say, Gabriel Jesus is one of my favourite skills on the game. Dembele, for instance, he is my favourite scorer on the game, and he's not even as high rated as, say, like a 98 Neymar, a 99 Ronaldo, but at the same time, the 91 rated Dembele is my favourite skiller on this game because he comes out with skills so damn fast. So, does Gabriel Jesus or Jesus do the exact same? Does he come out of skills fast? Is he kind of capable in that capacity to do that? Yes, he is. He's got 97 agility, lads. Makes him very fast on the ball. And in terms of coming out of skill, that boosts that kind of speed to do that. As Boateng gets a red card in the background. I've already spoke about his first touch, but I want to kind of come back to it because that's the thing that impressed me most about the card. His ability to trap a ball either on his chest, on the foot, wherever on the field. He will trap it instantly, and then you can do what you want. Like I said, it comes under his spell, and he can literally do what you want. So in terms of the card rating and the value for coins, of course, in terms of the worst stats, strength is there, it's in your face, the aggression would be in your face as well, the long shots especially, for me, were in my face, so we're just shite in game. But in terms of those stats, they would be the cons with the card, so that brings his rating down considerably. But given all the pros that this card has, he's better than his inform, he's better than his normal card, he's one to watch, which is his inform, so I don't know why I said that. But in terms of a rating, he's going to get an overall rating of a 9.0, very high for the card. Value for coins, 9.2. Should you get this card? I think he's better than Musa, so if you've enjoyed that Musa card and you're thinking, I want to take this to the next level. He's kind of holding us back here. He's holding us back there. I want to kind of take my team to the next level. Gabriel Jesus is your man. In terms of playing him in champs, I would play this guy in champs. I got destroyed by him a couple of times in seasons, in the games that you've seen in the background. I went down 4-1, 4-2 in one game. Gabriel Jesus scored like 3 or 4 of their goals, so he is very effective in game. And in terms of the similar plays, it's like putting Neymar at striker, so that is why the Neymar is in the similar plays. Mertens, if you don't like the 5-star skills, you're not gonna kind of utilize the Balassi flicks, the McGeady spins, the stop and turn is your man for Dos Santos. And Mertens especially. Dos Santos is more about the strength and the pace, which Gabriel Jesus has. But in terms of everything else, he's more similar to Neymar if you were to play him striker. So lads, that's where I'm going to end the review. Like I said, your support on yesterday's video was tremendous. So once again, bring the hype to this video. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button straight away. Well, I say straight away, we're right at the end of the video. So smash a like, lads. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.